Hello, my name is James Cresswell. I'm a professional dog trainer with Barkbusters. I specialize in resolving challenging behavior issues across North County, San Diego, and La Jolla. The first thing I want to say is you are not alone. I meet families every day who feel frustrated, overwhelmed, and unsure if their dog's behavior will ever change. Whether it's barking, reactivity, aggression, separation anxiety, or just the lack of boundaries, these problems are absolutely fixable. And if you've got a puppy, I can show you how to prevent these issues before they even start. So where do we fit in the world of dog training? On one end, you have treat-based obedience training, great in calm environments, but ineffective in real-life situations. On the other hand, you have board and train programs where your dog is sent away to be trained by someone else, usually with a shock collar. The challenge is when your dog comes home, the behavior often returns because you weren't part of the process. That's where we're different. We work with you in your home, showing you how to communicate with your dog in a way they clearly understand, so the results actually last. In my experience, almost all behavioral issues come down to two things: communication and leadership. Let me explain what I mean by leadership. Imagine you're 6 years old, walking down the street with your parents. You're not stressed or looking for danger. You feel safe because someone else is in charge. The same is true for our dogs. When leadership is clear, dogs don't feel the need to control situations. They can relax and just be a dog. So how do we establish that leadership? When puppies are with their mother, she sets very clear boundaries around jumping and demanding behaviors, using body language and tone. By consistently correcting these small behaviors, she makes it very clear who's in charge. But when our dogs do those same things to us, we often struggle to set boundaries in a way they truly understand. For some dogs, that leads to just a sheer lack of boundaries. But for others, especially more anxious dogs, it goes further. They start to think, if no one's in charge, who's keeping us safe? And that's when protective behaviors begin. It might start with barking at the door or people passing by, but over time it can build into reacting to guests, other dogs on walks, or even aggression. And from the dog's perspective, it works. They bark at the mailman leaves. They bark at that dog across the street, that dog keeps walking. So the dog learns, this is my responsibility and I'm good at it. What we do is take that responsibility away. By setting small, clear boundaries in your home, you establish leadership in a way that your dog understands. And that's what gives you the authority to guide them in those bigger moments. They no longer feel the need to protect or control the environment. They can relax, feel safe, and just be a dog. Once your dog sees you as the leader, everything starts to change. But timing matters. Dogs move through 3 mental states: the green zone, the yellow zone, and the red zone. The green zone is calm and relaxed. This is where we want your dog to be because problem behaviors simply don't happen here. The yellow zone is where your dog starts to feel alert, anxious, on edge. And the red zone is when they're fully triggered, barking, lunging, even biting. Most trainers focus on the red zone where the behavior is already happening. But by that point, it's too late. So we focus earlier. I'll show you how to spot when your dog is entering the yellow zone through subtle changes in body language so you can step in, guide them back to calm, and prevent the behavior altogether. You don't fix barking by focusing on barking. You fix the state of mind behind it. To get your dog in the green zone consistently, we provide a complete support system. Our training starts with an initial 2 to 3 hour lesson in your home where most families see a huge difference in their dog's behavior. We then continue to proactively set up lessons together until you feel 100% confident that your dog's behaviors are fully resolved, however many lessons that takes. After that, if an old habit returns or a new one pops up, whether it's 6 months or 6 years from now, I'm there to help at no extra cost. The total investment for lifetime support is $2,495. This includes a $300 deposit to secure your spot on my calendar, with the remainder due at the end of our first lesson. It's a one-time cost for a lifetime of support. We have over 650 five-star reviews across Google and Yelp, and I encourage you to take a look. We've helped with everything from barking and anxiety to aggression, and we're confident we can help you too. So if you're ready to see a real change, get in touch to book your first lesson or schedule a free phone consultation. I look forward to speaking with you.